Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jerma here with a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, and tonight, not exactly sure what I'm going to be playing as, because I just got back from PAX East 2013, which was a wild success, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and record anything yet, but whatever is there, whatever class I'm playing as, hopefully it's a good gameplay. So let's shift over to the actual topic of this video, and it's a very important one. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw quite a few tweets and retweets from people that I met at PAX East talking about my face, and specifically my forehead area, and I'm going to show on the screen right now my face. If you're squeamish, if you don't like stitches, if you don't like the sight of blood, it's not really blood, it just kind of looks like Frankenstein. That's really all it looks like. I have 5 stitches in my forehead and 3 stitches under my right eye, or under my right eyebrow. So first of all, no, I'm not dead. I'm okay. As you can tell, I'm recording this commentary right now. So I'm alive. I made it through the hospital, the ER. I got out. I went back to PAX. And that's going to be the story here, guys. This is going to be not really an uplifting story, because obviously this sucked. This was like horrible when it happened. But it's going to be a real testament as to why you should never let something ruin a good time. So let's back up. I'm going to explain how this happened, because you can only do like 140 characters or 150 whatever characters on Twitter, so I couldn't really explain the story. And the only people I got to really explain it to are the people that came up to me and said, hey, what the hell happened to your goddamn head? So let's back it up here. Friday night, we went to the Hi-Rez party, the Hi-Rez and Twitch TV party. They were co-hosting it at the Royale in Boston. It's a nice nightclub, and that was a fantastic time. That was great. I had a few drinks, had a great time with friends, met a bunch of new people that I never met before. It was great. It was awesome. Awesome experience. Saturday morning, this is stone cold sober, by the way. I was not drunk when I woke up Saturday morning. I was not still like shit-faced walking around like stumbling into orb and like bumping into walls. No, that was not what I was doing. But Saturday morning I woke up to take a pee. So that sounds pretty normal, right? I got up out of bed, went into the bathroom, and for those of us that have low blood pressure like I do, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. When you get out of bed too quickly with low blood pressure, you can start to get that closed-in feeling where you're going to faint if you don't sit down or lie down. So having that as a preface, thinking that and knowing that, I walked into the bathroom and started to go to the bathroom, started to pee. Mid-pee, guys, this is the worst part about this entire story, is I was in mid-freaking piss and started to get that closed-in, low blood pressure feeling. For us guys out there, and I'm sure girls as well, when you're in the middle of going to the bathroom, especially peeing from a night of drinking, you can't stop. There's no stopping that valve anywhere in your body. You just have to finish. If not, you're gonna pee all over yourself, or you're gonna really... it hurts. So I couldn't stop peeing and was closing in, so the whole time I'm thinking, I gotta finish this pee, let's go then! And I woke up on the ground. That's the last thing I remember. I remember finishing the piss, and then my face was in the ground, lying on the ground. And the funniest part about this whole story is Orb. Orb was in bed this whole time, listening to this carnage that was going on in the bathroom. And he said he thought that I just was really, like, angrily getting into the shower, because you'll see in a future PAX video, we have a walk-in shower. We had a walk-in shower at the hotel room. So he probably thought I just was pissed off about something and slammed into the door. But no, that was not the case at all. And luckily, oh, I can't stress this enough, guys. Luckily, I did not hit my teeth, my nose, break a cheekbone. I am so lucky that it just happened to hit my forehead and underneath my right eyebrow. I can't imagine. Imagine a broken-ass tooth, Jerma, going back to PAX. And that's where this part of the story is going to kick in. The more serious part of the story. Right after it happened, the second I realized I was on the ground, I woke up, I looked into the mirror, I was about to start crying. And it wasn't because of how bad it hurt. It wasn't because I knew I had to go to the ER and get stitches. It had nothing to do with that. What it had to do with was my trip was ruined. That's all I could think of in my head. All the time I spent preparing for the trip, all the people I wanted to meet, all the fun I was going to have, it all happened Friday night but PAX is a 3 or 4 day ordeal, and I did not want my trip just to end, but it was ending because there was no way around this. I was going to have migraines and headaches all day. I was going to have to go to the ER, and like the ER probably, it's going to take like 5 hours to do this. I was crushed. I was a defeated man sitting in the bathroom of a hotel room that was already all paid for. So it wasn't like I could just leave and go, yeah, you know, those are the 3 or 4 days that I've paid for this hotel. Could you just like delete those? That was not an option. So what I did, I went to the ER, I got it all stitched up, I got it all taken care of, made my way back to the hotel room. 7 hours had gone by at that point, and I talked to Orb. Orb happened to be in the hotel at the time. It was, I think, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just talked about it. He said, look, are you going to stick around? Are you okay? Can you, like, walk? Can you talk? And yes, I could do all those things. I was fine. My motor skills were all there. But the problem was this. It was the fact that I had a pretty bad headache at that time. Felt a little woozy, felt a little tipsy, like anybody would if you got hit in the face that hard. But it was the fact that I had this big, massive thing on my face in 2 different places, and I was going to go meet people that I've never met in my entire life. And what would I do in that situation? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, my name is Jerma. Yes, I have 8 stitches in my head. I'm a fucking idiot. Like, I mean, like, what how do you make that conversation with people? And I had a revelation after Orb left, and I just told myself, it happened. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're going to be seen as the ugly ska man, that's what's going to happen, because there is no other alternative. I could not go get a new head. I could not go get a new, like a skin graft at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to cover something that was there. So you have to just roll with it. That's what I told myself. Went back to the convention, even though I felt kind of like crap for the next day or two. It was still a blast. I still had a great time, still met a bunch of people, still saw a bunch of cool games, and I'm sitting here right now, so glad that I did not leave the convention, that I did not abandon all the stuff, abandon all my friends, just to go home and be sad and mellow out in my living room or something for the remainder of the weekend. And again, that's the moral of the story here, guys, is you have to just not care about stuff like that. Unless it's a very, very serious injury. Like I said in the beginning, if I had hit my mouth and all my teeth were broken, yes, then I would have gone home. But just for a line on my head and a line on my eye, Frankenstein-looking stitches, you just gotta let it fly. And, you know, there were people that came up to me that gave me weird looks because they saw weird stuff on my head, but I would just kind of be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry you're noticing my stitches. Like, you make a joke out of it, you let it fly, and you have fun. Do not let stuff bother you. Do not let people's potential judgment of you bother you, because then you start to bother yourself. I told you I was sitting on the bathroom toilet or wherever I was, about to cry, thinking about how horrible the next 2 days were going to be. And they weren't. They were fantastic. I had a great time on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday that I would not have had if I had gone home. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. And of course, take care, everybody. And look out for some PAX videos, by the way, in the next couple days. From at least the first day, because I obviously, second day, didn't get much recording done because of my head injury. So yeah, guys, see y'all next time. Take care, everybody. See y'all soon.